Well, good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you here to Griggsville-Perry High School in the Bird City. We're at the Nick for the 1A Regional Championship game between the Routt Catholic Rockets and the Brown County Hornets. Should be a very fun contest here tonight. Routt Catholic comes in with a record of 29-4, one of the best teams in the entire state of Illinois in the 1A class. They will take on the up-and-coming Brown County Hornets, a record of 24-9. A lot of youthful talent in the green and gold tonight here for Brown County. We'll step aside here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. When we come back, we'll start telling you about this one. It's the Hornets and the Rockets. Don't go anywhere. It's 1A Regional Championship action on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Jersey's Bar and Grill is pleased to announce the upcoming opening of our second location at 115 East Main Street in Mount Sterling. Coming this March, you will be able to find all your Jersey's favorites, signature drinks, craft beer selection, and locally sourced beef at 2 locations to better serve you. Jersey's Bar and Grill, your hometown sports bar.
Life comes at you pretty fast. When you need a helping hand along the way, the staff at Petefish Skiles & Company Bank are there to assist you with your financial needs. Petefish Skiles & Company is your key to staying one step ahead of the game with mobile and online banking, giving you the power to manage your accounts, schedule payments, and even deposit checks from your smartphone. It's your time. Make the most of it with Petefish Skiles & Company Bank, located in Virginia, Petersburg, Havana, Jacksonville, Beardstown, Winchester, and Murrayville.
Before I started at DOT, like a real low point in my life, I just lost my house and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John and he was like, man, come to DOT. They'll pay for your school, they'll pay for your CDLs. I applied and ever since then I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out this deal from Best Systems Auto Sales. This 2019 Jeep Compass Limited is priced to sell at just $22,500. With only 29,000 miles, leather interior, and new tires, this vehicle is ready to roll off the lot today. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales to take a test drive. 217-939-7664.
GSI Grain Bins. Maximize your profitability. From the initial site to developing your custom grain storage plan to the completion of the project. Mixer Lumber Company. We will be with you every step of the way. Mixer Lumber Company, your trusted GSI Grain Bin dealer.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
Welcome you back here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, Liberty, and Hannibal. Here to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. Friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you through buying a home, opening a business, or making a deposit. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Well, we tell you about the home team on the scoreboard tonight. That's the Routt Catholic Rockets. Will Whalen's team is one of the best in the state of Illinois. Ranked 8th in the final Aaron Britton Nesto Hoops poll at the end of the season. Will Whalen has a squad that is tough as any comes in the 1A class here, Damon, and that is led by the big man Bryson Mossman, a very talented scorer, someone we're going to expect to say a lot of his name here tonight.
Yeah, Bryson Mossman is the kid that everybody has become well known with here throughout the area. He's had quite a bit of success the last 2 years, and everything that Routt does, it starts with him, but obviously we know that Bryson Mossman has a very good supporting cast around him, Brian, and we saw that in their win here the other night against the Payson-Seymour Indians.
Well, it came in a lot of ways and a lot of forms as Routt won by about 15 over the Indians, and that came in the hands of Kellen Creviston, known for his prowess on the football field. Damon came with up 16 points to lead Routt in scoring the other night, kind of out of nowhere, and a lot of offensive rebounds. And I think that's one thing that Routt Catholic is going to have to do tonight if they're going to win this basketball game, is dominate the rebounding edge and get those second chance opportunities.
Yeah, absolutely. We saw the other night that for Routt, one thing they were really able to do, Brian, to capitalize on was offensive rebounds. And one of the big features for Routt the other night was Kellen Creviston, as he had several offensive rebounds after a missed free throw, and it allowed them to convert that into points. And Routt really capitalized on the momentum they gained late in that second quarter, as it was all knotted up at 14 before Kellen Creviston got a putback two on an offensive rebound, and then Eli Olson had a couple of late layups in that one on turnovers from Payson-Seymour, and that momentum carried Routt through the rest of the contest, as it was close throughout most of the game before Routt ultimately pulled away for that 50-35 victory here on Wednesday night.
Speaking of a guy like Eli Olson, a kid who loves to break out in transition, expect to see him try to get some cherry pick and quick basket opportunities here tonight. But of course, the big man inside, Damon, the 6'4 junior, Adam Abel, a real disruptor in this contest. We saw it Wednesday night against Payson. He gets his arms in the air. He's long and lanky in the post. He can force you to put up a shot that you don't want to put up, and he can really cause some problems inside.
Well, for Routt Catholic, one of the things that they can really do is they can utilize that two-man game between Mossman and Adam Abel, because Adam Abel has the ability to not only roll to the bucket to get a quick shot or a close shot, but he also has the ability to shoot from 15 and 18 and beyond, Brian. So they can't just sag off at him if they're going to try to hop out and guard that screen that Mossman takes advantage of. But the other thing for Routt Catholic that's unique for them is we'll see a lot of times Brady Turner will bring the basketball up the floor, but then he goes down low and post up on that low block, and he likes to turn middle where he can use his right arm to shield the defender and go up with that left hand. And that gives them an added dynamic, because not very often is your point guard the one that then spends a lot of time down low on the block.
They're a dynamic team, of course. We'll talk about a team who hopes to make themselves dynamic here tonight in the Brown County Hornets when we come back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. You're watching high school basketball. It's regional championship night here on Central Illinois Sports. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
Hi, my name's Sierra Burns here with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, your low overhead dealership. We have new and used Lincoln Corsairs, Nautiluses, and even the Navigator. Come on out and see our new Lincolns for your next luxury vehicle.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbler.
Say cheese.
With antioxidants, natural caffeine, and 0 grams of sugar, Bubbler has benefits in each bubble.
Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. Residential and commercial, new builds, or existing. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls in Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Welcome you back here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. If you're in the market for a new home loan, talk to the experts at Great Rivers Bank. Locations in Barry, Pittsfield, Liberty, and Hannibal, serving the entire region and beyond. And hey, check out that online loan application tool at greatriversbank.bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Well, it didn't come easy Wednesday night, but the Brown County Hornets have made their way into a regional title game here, Damon, paced mainly by a lot of freshmen and sophomores. Like you said Wednesday, maybe about a year earlier than anyone expected, but this team is lethal, they're dangerous, and they are a lot of fun to watch at a record of 24-9 right now.
Yeah, this is a young squad, Brian, but it's a squad that's accustomed to winning a lot of ball games. As we've seen, they've had quite a bit of success at the junior high level, obviously paced by mostly freshmen and sophomore, but then we saw on Wednesday night that one of their seniors, Maverick Henry, hit a big three in that one. Henry had 6 points the other night, had the only 2 threes of the ball game that the Hornets hit, and he just made some big plays. And this is a group that, yeah, maybe they're here a year earlier than expected, but they also get to come into this game tonight, Brian, knowing that nobody really expects them to win. So they get to come in and just try to pull off the upset, and as they like to say in sports, they get the chance to shock the world.
They'll have to do it with their defense here tonight, as Jeff Bodorf likes to run a lot of full court press with this team. Expect them to get a lot of hands in the passing lanes here tonight. Some of that will be from the big man inside for them. That's the 6'5 sophomore Jackson McNeff. As you said Wednesday, Damon, very versatile. We can see him penetrate and play down in the post and cause some problems for offensive players inside, but he's got a little bit of speed to him, and he can get on the run and get out in transition too.
Yeah, Jackson McNeff is the only Hornet that actually averaged in double figures this year. As McNeff averaged 12.3 points on the season, several others close to double figures, but he provides a lot of different looks for this Hornet squad because he has the ability to guard from anywhere on the floor. We don't see him step out and take too many shots outside, but he's quick. He can put the ball on the floor, and he's going to be a good matchup here for Adam Abel in this one. Abel's a little bit longer than McNeff, but McNeff you have to give the quickness advantage to, so it'll be interesting to see. But, Brian, the big thing here in this one, in my estimation, for the Hornets is they're going to have to take care of the basketball. Routt forced Payson Seymour into 20 turnovers on Wednesday night. The Hornets of Brown County had 17 turnovers in their win against Griggsville-Perry the other night. The Hornets have to make sure that they take care of the basketball and limit the ability for the Rockets to get out in transition, because that's where Routt can put up a lot of points. So I'm sure in yesterday's practice and today's shoot-around, one of the large points of emphasis for head coach Jeff Bodorf was ball control and taking care of the basketball.
A lot of that will come into the hands of the young man Bradley Markert and Carter Havens, two very good young guards. Markert a freshman, Havens a sophomore. You should expect to see Havens handle most of the ball handling duties here tonight, Damon, but you're right. This is a team that averages just about 17 or 18 turnovers a contest, and you've got to honestly think, unless they can pressure Routt into a lot of those, they may have to cut that number down by about half tonight.
Yeah, you're going to know that there's the potential, because Routt can be very patient on the offensive end, that your possessions on offense can be limited if you're this Brown County squad. So taking care of the basketball. We don't see the Hornets typically shoot a whole lot of threes. Maverick Henry, as we talked about, hit the only 2 threes of the contest on Wednesday night. Bradley Markert, who led all scorers in the contest on Wednesday night with 17 points, really likes to put the ball on the floor and attack the bucket. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Hornets can match up against Routt's defense. We know the Rockets like to mix up defense. And for Routt, what really got them going on Wednesday night was Eli Olson out top. So if Olson, it will be very critical for him to stay out of foul trouble, because we've seen at times throughout the season where he can pick up a couple of fouls in a hurry. And if he has to go to the bench for this Rocket squad, it could be difficult for them in a matchup in which we see Nolan Mossman not able to be here as he's been battling the flu all week. So the Rockets have a little bit of a shorter bench than what they've been playing with late in the season.
It should be a fun one. So glad you're joining alongside on Central Illinois Sports. We remind you, Charlie Hull is streaming the 2A regional final at Pittsfield. That is one of the best 2A teams in the state in Williamsville, taking on Quincy Notre Dame. Put one on your TV, one on your tablet, and keep tabs of both tonight here on Central Illinois Sports. We'll take our last break of the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. When we come back, we'll have the Farm and Home starting lineups coming your way here next on Central Illinois Sports.
When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate. Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you're looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
For delicious, authentic Italian pizza and pasta, it's Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield. From delicious appetizers to a wide selection of specialty pizzas and pastas, Gianni's has something everyone will enjoy. Take advantage of the Gianni's Pizza Special, where you can order any extra large pizza and receive a free small one-topping pizza. For carryout or delivery, call 285-4002. That's 285-4002 for Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield.
I'm attracted, I got to have it. It's like magic, I'm so dramatic. Call it classic, reach out and drop it. Super massive, proof like I'm no hello.
Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
High quality, low price. High quality, low price. Yeah, put our private brands against any name brand, and right now all of our private brands are on sale. Here are a few of the favorite deals. For men's and women's, we got 25% off Noble work pants. We got $5 off all of our best dang work tees. Our up and coming thread grit jeans are under $30, and you can take 20% off all Noble socks and Muds boots. And all this is on sale, including our new Black Diamond shelving. You get $50 off this piece. Heavy duty wipes are under $10, plus 25% off all Black Diamond tools. Plus, if you're looking for a new chair, this is $25. And where else are you going to find the 30-ounce tumbler for under $8?
Welcome you back to the Farm and Home starting lineups. Farm and Home Supply, snacks, hoodies, power tools, lawn chairs. No other place has it all like your local Farm and Home Supply. And get your umbrella because Mother Nature's been windy today. Time for the starting lineups. To bring those to you, let's meet Damon Emmerich.
Well, first off, for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Brown County Hornets. They will be wearing the green uniforms with the white numbers and gold trim. They will start as follows. At one guard, a 5'10 senior, Maverick Henry. At another guard, he's a 6'2 freshman, Bradley Markert. And at the third guard position, a 5'9 sophomore, Carter Havens. At one forward, a 6'2 freshman, Michael Cassing. And at the other forward, a 6'5 sophomore, Jackson McNeff. Henry, Markert, Havens, Cassing, and McNeff. The 5'4 head coach, Jeff Bodorf, and the 24-9 Brown County Hornets. For the Rockets of Routt Catholic, they will be the home team on the scoreboard in the white uniforms with the purple numbers. They will start as follows. At one guard, a 6'3 senior, Eli Olson. And at another guard position, a 6'3 junior, Bryson Mossman. At one forward, a 6'2 senior, Kellen Creviston. And at the other forward position, a 6'4 junior, Brady Turner. And in the middle for the Rockets, 6'4 junior, Adam Abel. Olson, Mossman, Creviston, Turner, and Abel. The 5 to start for the 29-4 Routt Catholic Rockets under the direction of head coach Will Whalen. Regional championship time here at the Nick. Routt Catholic, Brown County set to do battle with your play-by-play. Here's Brian Shoemaker.
It'll be Jackson McNeff stepping in against Adam Abel. If you think it's loud here at your home on your television, guess what? It's doubly loud here at the Nick tonight. These student sections have been here early. They are loud and rowdy and been chirping all night. We expect to have a fun one. Billy Hickox, Tim Crumweedy, Andy Olson are 3 officials here helping us out this evening in the black and white. So glad they're with us here. So glad you're with us on Central Illinois Sports. A couple of bounces of the ball. We're up underway as Carter Havens gets the tip for Brown County. Takes a few dribbles. We get tied up right underneath on the wing. He almost loses it. Brown County holds on to it here. Michael Cassing will step back and reset things here for the Hornets. Brown County won the Beardstown tournament over Winchester West Central to kind of put their name onto the scene as we draw an early foul here in the first 20 seconds of the contest.
Be the first foul of the ball game against the Rockets. It'll be whistled against Brady Turner. That'll be Turner's first of the ball game.
It's going to send Marker to the free throw line, the 6'2 freshman, averaging 6.6 points a contest to go along with 3.5 rebounds. Put in 17 the other night to help the Hornets over the host Tornadoes as the first one's up and good.
Marker got the scoring started on Wednesday night. He does so here as well on the Friday night.
The Moose Lodge 420. Check out the Friday meals at the Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. Food's hot, drinks are cold, new specials each week. Tell them Big Merle and Rick sent you. That's the Moose Lodge up on the square in Pittsfield. 2-0 lead here for the Hornets. Rockets get their first touch at it here on their end of the court. Rockets going right to left on your television device. Brown County moving the opposite direction here in the first half.
Rockets have come out in the box and won. Carter Havens will be face guarding Mossman.
It'll be a tough call tonight for the young Carter Havens to go against Bryson Mossman. They work the basketball in. Nice pass down into the short corner. Creviston gets people up in the air. He'll get fouled and go to the free throw line.
Jackson McNeff will be whistled for the foul. That'll be his first. Team foul number 1. Kellen Creviston will go to the line looking to put the Rockets in the scoring column as they trail 2-0, 7:15 here to play first quarter action on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. And actually, they're going to say that foul was on Bradley Markert and not Jackson McNeff.
Creviston steps to the line. First one out of the hand is up and good. Pike County Concrete, when you need concrete for your next job, give the guys at Pike County Concrete a call. 217-285-5548. Locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville for Pike County Concrete. Having a little bit of a discussion here at the scorers table after the foul was reported and then changed, Damon. Just making sure everybody's good to go here. Routt Catholic comes into the contest 29-4, winners of the New Berlin tournament. Runner-ups at Waverly and Winchester. They lost to Auburn in that championship game at Waverly and lost to the host Cougars at the Winchester Invitational Tournament in 2 close contests there.
Brian, they keep it foul at number 10?
That's correct.
All right, so we'll say the foul was on Bradley Markert. Creviston made the first. He's at the line for his second.
Second one's up and through the rim. It's good. 2-2 our score here in the regional championship. Winner will go on to the North Green sectional coming up next week at Whitehall. Cassing hands it off to the speedy Bradley Markert. Whips around the right side of the lane, gets tripped up, loses the basketball. It's going to be out of bounds as he got tied up with Brady Turner. And Damon, we saw that Wednesday night. Turner's able to get his hands just in the right places and disrupt you on that drive.
Take the turnover away.
Now they're going to say it's back to Brown County. Will stay on the green side of the court as Cassing will inbound the basketball into the hands of the senior Maverick Henry. Back into Markert. Down in the corner to Cassing. Back into McNeff for his first touch in the post tonight. He kicks it right back out. Routt's got a lot of length, a lot of height. They're able to kind of extend things a little bit, Damon, out around the arc. We'll see how Brown County can handle it. They get it into McNeff. Shot up to Markert, gets blocked by Abel. Routt on the run. It's Olson up with the dunk. Eli Olson throws it down for two. Routt Catholic up 4-2 on the emphatic slam by Eli Olson. Damon, you talked about it early. Olson wants to get out and run in transition. He's the recipient of an early dunk to get this Routt crowd energized. Cassing will fire up a three for the answer in the corner. He knocks it down. Michael Cassing scored 4 points in the semifinal, averages 9.3 a contest. He knocks down a big bucket here for Brown County early.
Nice answer right there by the freshman. And the Hornets will stick with that box and one. And Brian, you know, Routt Catholic has faced all kinds of defenses throughout the years. We'll see Abel put up the three. Left wing shot is up and good. Adam Abel's first shot of the night is a three. It's money. Lead change number 3. The Rockets back out in front by 2.
One of those next-gen centers, as you would call them, able to shoot inside and out. The three up from Cassing is no good. Ball tipped around Damon. I think that's going to be Markert or Henry on the bucket.
Maverick Henry with the offensive rebound and the putback. Second tie of the ball game, now knotted up at 7.
Turner will kick it across the time stripe. The 6'4 junior looks back to head coach Will Whalen for instructions. The Rockets were in a regional championship last year, lost to Springfield Calvary. They upset Griggsville-Perry in triple overtime in order to get to that regional title tilt. Nice toss down into Creviston. Up off the glass with the right hand is good. Kellen Creviston has found himself to be in the right place at all the right times so far in this regional tournament. Cassing with the basketball, works it up into the hands of Carter Havens. Nice toss down short corner. Markert gets people up in the air, reverse layup up and good. We're tied back up at 9 on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard.
Back and forth we go here on the offensive end for both squads.
It's been interesting how they've been able to find a couple of guys sneaking in that short corner as a three up and good for Eli Olson. He'll knock down another one. And we've got a quick timeout on the floor. Jeff Bodor takes the Adams Fiber timeout. We'll take it too. Don't go anywhere. 12-9, Routt leads. We're right back with you after this.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Brown County takes the Adams Fiber timeout for top-notch local computer sales and repair services. Adams Experts is your go-to when your computer goes down. Call 217-214-3423 for Adams Experts. Henry will fire up a three, far from the right wing, no good. Skying up for the rebound is Eli Olson for Routt. Rockets on the run as Turner crosses the half-court line. Down into the corner. Mossman drives through everybody. Cross-court pass to Olson. Same spot. Not the same result as it rolls around the rim and goes down. McNeff grabs the rebound for Brown County.
That's McNeff's first board of the ballgame.
Expect to have him get several here this evening. Havens looks down, Cassing in the corner, all the way down now to Markert. Dumps it back down to McNeff. Driving in, goes up against Abel. Nowhere to go. Abel steals it away. Throws it up to Olson. Olson, recipient again on the cherry pick bucket off the turnover. And Routt Catholic gets it. We've got an official's timeout here on the floor as it looks like Olson might have taken a little bit of a
I think he might have got poked in the eye.
Errant shot there after the bucket.
Olson's got 7 of his team's 14. Olson will take a seat as we'll see Owen Gernart will check in.
Gernart, the 6-foot junior, a little bit of a disruptor on the defensive side. A nice little athlete as well here for this Routt squad.
It does change things a little bit here for Routt Catholic because Olson's so quick and athletic out top and just his length. So with Gernart out top on the defense for Routt Catholic, just a little bit less size for the Rockets.
Havens works off the pick from McNeff. Works it back to the Tornado logo here at the Nick. Cassing tries to find McNeff on the roll. Nothing there. Hands it off to Henry instead. Stop pop just inside the free throw line. Plays through the contact. Knocks it down. Maverick Henry with the opportunity for the and one try.
And that'll be foul number 2 against Brady Turner. That's a big one right there for the Rockets. As to the line looking to complete the and one for the Hornets will be Maverick Henry.
Henry averages 8.5 a contest, scored 6.
Henry is the lone senior in the starting lineup for the Hornets. Leaves that free throw short. Creviston pulls down his second rebound of the quarter.
Turner surveys the scene, hands it up at the high extended elbow to Abel. Works it out around to Mossman. Double team now, works it back to half court. This is Abel, 3. Contested by Markert, knocks it down anyway. Adam Abel, the long arms, gets it up high, knocks down a 3 for Routt. It's 17-11. That's a tough shot to stop for most people. Shot for Cassing's no good. Markert tries to tip it, and I think we're going to have a foul heading the other way.
And that'll be foul number 2 against Bradley Markert, so that's a big foul right there against the Hornets. Gernart will check back in as Turner goes to the bench. And we'll see for the Hornets, Matthew Boylan checks in for the first time as Markert goes to the bench with those 2 fouls. Brown County never trailed by more than 5 on Wednesday night against Griggsville-Perry, already trailing by 6 with 2:40 to play here in the quarter. Olson's 3 is up and no good. Rebound fought for and controlled by Henry.
One-handed pass all the way down to Cassing. He'll quickly take it up and off the glass. Cassing gets the deuce. Henry gets the long dime. It's 17-13, 2:25 left to go here in the opening frame. They hand it back off to Abel at the elbow. Whip around to Mossman, down into the corner. Gernart, 3, off the mark. Bumping around for it. McNeff comes up with the rebound for Brown County. Boylan pushes the tempo here. Back into the hands of Maverick Henry. A fantastic football season for Maverick Henry and what has turned into be a really nice basketball season for the senior as well. They get it into McNeff, high off the glass, no good. Boylan comes up with it, throws it up, no good. Another offensive board for McNeff, left-handed scoop shot up and good. McNeff on the putback, it's 17-15. That's a big battle inside for Jackson McNeff to win those 2 offensive rebounds, Damon, and finally get the points.
Yeah, we've seen, Brian, how Adam Abel can contest some shots down there and really alter them, but McNeff did a nice job to utilize his body on the putback.
Mossman within the corner, dangerous one-handed pass down into Creviston. What a shot from Mossman to Creviston in the short corner. 19-15 our score.
Creviston's got 6. Mossman's yet to take a shot here in the first quarter, and the Rockets still lead 19-15.
They hand it off to McNeff. They leave him wide open. McNeff with the quick 2. Brown County has found themselves on an interesting position to find some nice passes here in the short corner and in the lane tonight.
Doing a good job with their ball movement, quick, crisp passes, and that's allowed them to find some openings.
Abel's 3, up off the side of the backboard, no good. Gernart will grab the rebound for Routt. They'll get it back to him. They try to throw it down into Creviston. It'll go into the Brown County cheerleading squad. First turnover of the night against Routt Catholic. 47.3 left to go here in the first period. It's been a fun one. And we'll get Marker to check back in here as he's working with the early 2 fouls. Boylan will head to the bench. Brown County won 7 of their last 8 coming into the postseason. Only loss in that stretch was a 51-45 loss to who else? Routt Catholic. That was at Mount Sterling at the Hornets' Nest. Down into the corner into Cassing. Ball fake. Drives in, tries to throw it into Markert. Maybe could have taken the shot up. Instead, it's a turnover for the Hornets. And we'll get a foul on the opposite side of the floor. It appears to be Carter Havens.
Carter Havens will be whistled for his first, team foul number 3. Boylan back into the contest. We'll also see Wyatt Cassing check in for the first time as Maverick Henry will take a seat.
Wyatt Cassing comes in and sparing minutes for this team, the 5'9 sophomore wearing number 4 on your program tonight, as Jeff Bodorf likes to dig deep into this Hornets bench. Up to Abel at the free throw line, tosses it down into the corner to Bryant. Back into his hands. Ball fake, drives into the lane, goes through 2 defenders, scoop shot with the right hand up and good. Eli Bryant comes in, makes the difference. 21-17. McNeff comes up with it. A little bit of a tough shot contested at the end of the buzzer, and that's the end of our first quarter of play. It's Routt Catholic 21, Brown County 17. We've got second quarter play-by-play your way coming up right after this.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
Routt takes the 21-17 lead after an exciting first quarter. The Rockets shoot 8 of 12 from the floor for 67%. The Hornets 7 of 15 for 47%. And it'll be the Rockets basketball with that 21-17 lead as we start the second quarter.
Abel up off the glass, up and early for Adam Abel is pure. 23-17 right into the first seconds here of the second. Quick handoff into Markert, tries to drive in, goes up against Turner, high off the glass, no good. Up on the rebound is going to be McNeff. Goes up with it, gets partially blocked. It goes out of bounds, back to Brown County. McNeff was the all-tournament MVP at the Beardstown Thanksgiving tournament way back in November when the Hornets defeated West Central to win that title and go 4-0 on the week. Cassing down into the corner. Pulls it back out here as Routt stays tight in the lane. Boylan with the basketball, left elbow to McNeff. Markert with it, works around the perimeter. Boylan, baseline drive, nowhere to go, tries to toss it. Abel gets his long arms on it. Driving in is Havens, hands it off to McNeff. Free throw line jumper, no good. With the rebound is Kellen Creviston for Routt. Rockets on the run. This is Mossman with it. Hasn't taken a shot yet. That wraps up right now, but it's going to be a jump ball, and the basketball heads to the way of Brown County.
Turnover against the Rockets, that's their second. Wyatt Cassing into the ball game. Carter Havens takes a seat. So Mossman wasn't able to get the shot off there as they call it a held basketball.
So still without a shot here in the contest. Routt continues to lead, though, by 6. Boylan with the basketball, guarded out by Bryant. McNeff with it, drives in, spin move, wanted to go up, instead tries to hand it off to Cassing, and we've got a foul in the lane.
Foul's going to be whistled against Eli Bryant. That'll be Bryant's first. Team foul number 1 of the quarter.
Foul will be on the floor as though underneath here at the north end of the Nick. Named after Ross Nickel, the head coach who took Griggsville-Perry, or the Griggsville, to its only state tournament appearance back in 1928. Cassing with the basketball, hands it off to Cassing. Michael Cassing in 24, Wyatt Cassing in 4. They'll get it to Wyatt. His 3 up on the right wing is good. Wyatt Cassing knocks down a big shot for the Hornets. 23-20 on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Routt with the lead and the basketball. Damon, it's shots like that the bench is going to have to come up for tonight with Brown County to make a difference here, as the shot from Abel is the quick answer.
Abel's quickly into double figures in this one as he's got 10. Seen him hit a pair of threes, couple of turnarounds there in the lane, and Adam Abel's come to play in this one.
Dynamic scorer from inside and out for the Rockets. Wyatt Cassing drives in, runner with the left hand, in and out. Marker goes up with it, gets stripped away. Turner comes up with it. Up on the floor to Mossman. Turner wanted a ball fake. Instead, he'll drag the foot. It'll be a travel and a turnover against Routt Catholic.
That'll be the Rockets' third turnover. 2 turnovers in the ball game for the Hornets as Eli Olson will check back in for the Rockets. On the other side, Maverick Henry comes in as Matthew Boylan will go to the bench for the Hornets.
Henry with the ball fake, drives in, dumps it down short corner to Markert, goes up off the glass and good. Henry to Markert, puts in 2, 25-22. 5:35 left to go here in the first half. Turner will take the basketball across the time stripe for the Rockets. Down in the corner, quickly found Abel. Hornets caught sleeping there. And Jeff Bodorf wants the Adams Fiber timeout. We'll take it to Rockets 27, Hornets 22. We're back your way right after this on Central Illinois Sports.
When it comes to internet, do you feel like the need for speed? I'm speed consultant Casey French with Cascom. If you work from home or game and stream regularly, 150 by 150 level. Have multiple streaming devices? Working from home with Zoom calls and 4K TV? The 300 by 300 level. Now use super users with 4 to 5 people streaming, gaming, etc. Cascom suggests 1 gig. Need for speed. You need Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Brown County takes its second timeout of the contest. It's an Adams Fiber timeout. For the fastest internet speeds available, that's up to 1 gigabit. That means you'll never buffer while watching us here on Central Illinois Sports. Visit followthefiber.net. Damon, Rockets have kind of focused themselves on one thing defensively, and it's kind of coming to bite them in the butt.
Yeah, the Hornets have been so focused on trying to contain Bryson Mossman. Mossman hasn't taken a shot yet, as we'll see. Cassing will put up a 3. That one's off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped around and controlled by Brady Turner. That 3 was Michael Cassing, by the way. That the Hornets have been so focused on taking away Mossman that they've left other folks open out on the floor. Adam Abel's really done a nice job. He's got 12 points. They've left him open for a few close ones. And the Rockets are just taking what's given to them. As we see Eli Olson put up a wide-open 3 from the corner, buries it, then turns around and has a little something to say to the Hornets student section as that 3 gives the Rockets their largest lead of the ballgame at 8.
We'll see what Brown County has up their sleeve to answer here. Over in the corner to Cassing, works off the pick from McNeff. Olson out on top as they hand it in to Henry. He'll drive in, nice bounce, pass back into McNeff. Tries to bully in, high off the glass and good. Tough shot for Jackson McNeff against 2 defenders. He gets 2 more. It's a 6-point ball game once again.
McNeff's got 6 in the ball game. And the Rockets had the 6-point lead. 4:10 to play here. First half action on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard.
Creviston has that's Turner with the basketball. Between the legs dribble, drives in, nobody to stop him, tries to dump it down into Creviston. Maverick Henry comes up with the steal for Brown County. Great opportunity here in the first half for BC. Wyatt Cassing. Jumping pass into the hands of Michael Cassing. Drives in, bounce pass into Marker. He'll go up off the glass, puts it in and good. The freshman gets the and one opportunity as Bradley Marker goes up for the bucket and the foul.
Olson's going to be whistled for the foul. That's his first. Marker will go back to the line to try for the and one. We've seen at times, Brian, the Hornets have maybe been a little bit too hesitant down low. They're worried about getting their shot blocked, and they maybe tried to shot fake too much. Marker did a nice job right there to go up with it and really shielded his body there, drew the contact from Olson, had enough strength to get the bucket to fall. And at the line, he banks in the free throw. Marker's got 9. He'll go to the bench now as he picked up those 2 fouls in the first quarter. So it's back to a 1-possession game with a 30-27 Routt Catholic lead.
Well, both teams right now, Damon, really selling the farm, trying to protect the middle of the lane. That's where you're seeing a lot of these kickouts on the Routt side and seeing a lot of those bounce passes into the block in the short corner on the Brown County side.
Yeah, the big key here for both these teams, Brian, is they've had nice spacing, good ball movement, and they're not holding on to things for too long as the pass is going to be deflected and stolen away. A turnover against the Rockets, their 5th.
Cassing to Cassing. Picks it up at the left elbow, back out to Henry on the top of the key. He'll drive in, he gets open, high off the glass. That's going to be a little too strong. Creviston went up with it. swiped his hand at the ball, and they say we'll stay here with the Hornets with 3:18 left in the first half.
Brady Turner back in. Gernart will go to the bench for the Rockets.
For the Rockets, it's been a while since they lost a few contests. The last losses came back on February 7th and 8th, back-to-back nights. They lost to Greenfield Northwestern, who's playing in a regional title game tonight. And then on February 8th, lost at the QND shootout to a very good Palmyra, Missouri team. McNeff at the left elbow, has to get rid of it. He was pressured. Got it into the hands of Michael Cassing. Henry, the senior, over to Wyatt Cassing on the right side. McNeff still flirting around the free throw line. Michael Cassing, 3-ball up and good. The freshman knocks one down. We are tied on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard at 30.
Tied for the first time since we were knotted up at 7. Our third tie of the contest, and the Hornets are on an 8-0 run.
Mossman will fire up a 3, top of the key. It's off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound tipped around by Olsen. Mossman able to save it. Dangerous throw into Olsen, gets tipped around. That ball is flying everywhere right now. Rockets come up with it. Turner drives in. Cassing draws contact, no call. They get it over to Olsen. 3 is up and good. Eli Olsen having a first half, 33-30 Rockets lead. Cassing's up, gets blocked. McNeff trying to wrestle it out for Brown County. Bodies hit the floor, and we've got a foul call.
I think they'll call a foul on Mossman. That'll be Bryson Mossman's first. And, you know, I'm just hoping the fans start to show a little bit of passion in this one, Brian. Haven't been too excited thus far since the game started.
It's been pretty quiet around here, Damon. You're really hoping that guys can kind of get into the atmosphere here tonight and really have fun. Carter Havens looks back to Jeff Bodorf for instructions. Bodorf in his first season here at Brown County at the helm has directed this team to 24 wins. Has a 3 in and out from Maverick Henry. Markert tries to get the rebound, fights for it with Abel, and will head back the way of the Jacksonville Routt. On the opposite side, Will Whalen has been at the helm here for quite a while for Routt Catholic. He and Jeff Bodorf, Damon, good friends, knew each other from way back in college at the Milliken days. Had a nice chat between those two earlier this evening before the contest. But it is all business on the sidelines now as Mossman tosses it down into the corner to Olsen. Mossman gets it back, guarded out by Havens. Drives into the lane, dumps it down. Creviston up off the glass, no good. Rebound collected by the freshman Bradley Markert. Only grabs about 3.5 a contest. Markert picks it up, nowhere to go, has to give it back to somebody. He'll give it back to McNeff at the volleyball line. Driving in is Markert. He'll draw the contact, gets fouled, and Bradley Markert heads back to the charity stripe for 2 more.
They'll get Abel for the foul. That'll be his first. And Markert will go to the line. 9 points in the first half for the freshman. 33-30. Routt leading with 1:11 to play here in the first half. Markert gets the first to go. He's in double figures with 10.
West Central and Springfield Calvary tied at the end of the first quarter at 13. Illini Central leading Mendon Unity 22-18 at halftime. That game is at Mason City. Unity had quite a haul here tonight as the second one's up and good. And Damon, for the first time tonight, we see Tanner Seitz into the contest for Brown County.
Bradley Markert to the bench with those 2 fouls. And Tanner Seitz, can't miss him with that hair out there. Seitz will come in a lot of times late in quarters. He's out there to give a little bit of energy, and he's their guy to come out and create some havoc on defense.
Also does a lot of deep sea scuba diving with that hair, Damon, for scientific purposes. They send him deep down into the caves, and he's going to get whistled for the foul here, I think, with that bright blonde hair.
That'll be his first. And is that the first team foul of the quarter against the Hornets?
1:01 left to go here in the first half. A 1-point basketball game here as things heating up quickly at Griggsville-Perry. They'll toss it way into the backcourt where Mossman will get it. And if anyone's going to try and pester Bryson Mossman, Tanner Seitz is probably the guy to do it for Brown County. Nice roll as they get it into Turner. Picks it up, kick out to Olsen. 3 from the left wing, good. Eli Olsen has the hot hand for Jacksonville Routt, 36-32.
16 first half points for Eli Olsen.
Henry with the basketball double teamed, and we're going to get a foul, and Brown County is going to go to the free throw line for bonus shots.
And that'll be Bryson Mossman's second. And to the line for 2 will be Maverick Henry.
As Henry steps to the free throw line, we tell you about our good friends at the Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. That's Robin Octor's fun team at the Pike County Express.
First one from Henry is on its way, and it finds its mark. Henry's got 5.
He scored 6 the other night, had 4 rebounds in the win over Griggsville-Perry, including the 2 big threes that Damon told you about in the pregame show.
Got a chance to cut into his team's deficit. They trail 36-33. 31.7 seconds to play here in the first half on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Henry gets the second to go, give him 6, and now the Rockets will have a chance to hold for the final shot of the half as Brady Turner crosses the time stripe with 25 seconds to play.
He'll work the basketball over to the hot-handed Eli Olson. Dumps it back down into Mossman. Back up Olson. Spots up 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Turner fights for the rebound. It's diving out of bounds is Maverick Henry. 8 seconds left on the clock. They get it into the hands of Boylan. Drives in. Fader to the left side, up and good. Matt Boylan puts it in. We're tied at 36 with 1 second left. A heave from Creviston flies over the backboard, and we've reached the Little Jess Motors halftime show. It's Routt Catholic 36, Brown County 36. We'll step aside for a quick break and come back with halftime stats and more. You're watching 1A Regional Championship action here on Central Illinois Sports.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. Hi, this is Scott Davis from Little Jess, and I've got some exciting news for you. Jeep just announced an unheard of 20% off our entire selection of new 24 Jeep Gladiator, Mojaves, and Rubicons. With 20% off, you can save over $12,000 on each of these adventurous models during the Start Something New sales event. The snow is coming, and what better reason to get the best four-wheel drive on the market and to save 20% in the process. Hurry in or log on to littlejess.com today because 20% won't last long. Little Jess served the Tri-States for 7 decades.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are and where you want to go and designs a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today at SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. Northwestern Mutual is the marketing name for Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company and its subsidiaries in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
Make your dream kitchen and bath a reality with help from Pike County Lumber. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle and your needs. Quartz countertops, quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Re-elect Mayor Gary Mendenhall, a vision for a stronger Pittsfield. Under Mayor Gary Mendenhall's leadership, Pittsfield has thrived, growing stronger, safer, and more vibrant each day. With a focus on community, progress, and collaboration, Mayor Mendenhall has worked tirelessly to improve our city's infrastructure, support local businesses, and invest in our future. But there's still more to be done. Why vote for Mayor Gary Mendenhall? Proven leadership. Mayor Mendenhall has a track record of delivering results for Pittsfield. He's navigated challenges with determination,
always putting our city first. Commitment to community. Gary's leadership is grounded in listening to the people of Pittsfield. He believes that progress comes when we work together, and he's always been an advocate for every neighborhood. A vision for the future, with bold ideas for sustainable growth, better public services, and fiscally sound policies, Mayor Mendenhall's plan for Pittsfield's future is one we can all believe in. This election is about continuing the momentum and making sure Pittsfield remains a great place to live, work, and raise a family. Let's keep the progress going. Vote for experience. Vote for leadership. Vote for Mayor Gary Mendenhall. This ad paid for by Gary Mendenhall for mayor.
Welcome you back here on the Little Jess Motor Halftime Show. Little Jess, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Quincy, Illinois. Family owned and operated. Their staff will make the car buying process simple, ensuring each customer's needs are satisfied. You can learn more online anytime at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see the gang in person at 3431 Main Street in Quincy and tell them your friends at Central Illinois Sports sent you. Damon Emmerich has a look at some of your initial numbers after 2 quarters of play.
Well, after 1 quarter, Routt had the 21-17 lead. Knotted up here at 36 at the half. Routt led by as many as 8 in the first 16 minutes of play. The Hornets' largest lead was 2. 3 lead changes in the ball game, 4 ties, tied at 2, 7, 30, and the 36 points that we are knotted up at here at the half. Bradley Markert, the only Hornet with 2 fouls in the first half of play, and for the Rockets, Bryson Mossman and Brady Turner both pick up 2 fouls, as here at the half on the Little Jess Motors Halftime Show, we're all knotted up at 36. Routt Catholic and Brown County back with the rest of your first half stats after these.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors Halftime Show here at the Regional Championship from Griggsville-Perry, where Routt Catholic and Brown County are all knotted up at 36. In the first half of play, the Brown County Hornets shoot 13 of 28 from the field for 46%, 10 of 21 from the 2, and 3 of 7 from behind the three-point line. 7 free throws attempted, and they were perfect from the charity stripe. Individual scoring for the Hornets, Wyatt Cassing with 3, Matt Boylan with 2 points, 6 points from Jackson McNeff and Maverick Henry, Michael Cassing with 8, and Bradley Markert led the Hornets in scoring with 11 first-half points. For the Rockets of Routt Catholic, they shoot 14 of 21 from the field for 67%, 8 of 9 from the 2, 6 of 12 from the three-point line, and they were 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. Eli Bryant with 2 points in the first half, Kellen Creviston with 6, Adam Abel with 12, and Eli Olson leads all scorers after the first 16 minutes of play with 16 points. And Brian, as we talked about throughout that first half, of note, Bryson Mossman yet to score in the ballgame and has only taken 1 shot attempt.
Brown County's going to have to find a way to plug the gaps here as they try to keep a tight eye on Mossman, but they are doing a nice job themselves. We are tied here at 36, Damon, And honestly, I think if you're Brown County, this is the spot you want to be in right now. You're not down after trailing by as many as 8 in the first half. You've found some ways to penetrate on offense. You've got a little bit of foul trouble, but you've played through it, and you're in a tight ball game.
Yeah, and I mean, for them, they're okay if Bryson Mossman hasn't scored, although if you're Jeff Bottorff, if Bryson Mossman hasn't scored at the half, you're hoping that you maybe have the lead. But big key for the Rockets in the first half, obviously Adam Abel with 12, but Eli Olson with 16 points, including burying 4 threes in the half, and he came up big in the first 16 minutes of play for his Rocket squad. And we'll see what adjustments head coach Will Whalen made in the locker room, as you know that they're going to want to try to get Bryson Mossman going. But how do they keep the action on the offensive end where you can get Olson to continue to go and keep focusing on Adam Abel?
We'll find out here in just a minute as we get ready in the second half. We'll take our last break of the Little Jess Motors halftime show. When we come back, third quarter action your way from Griggsville. We're right back after this.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Keppy. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
I'm attracted, I got to have it. It's like magic, I'm so dramatic. Call it classic, reach out and drop it. Super massive, it's like I'm no hello.
Grab a Pepsi Wild Cherry and get wild.
Welcome you back here to Griggsville-Perry as we take a quick look around the area here on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Quincy High leading Belleville East down at Belleville tonight, 29-20 in their 4A regional championship game. At Pittsfield, Williamsville leading Quincy Notre Dame 19-14 at half. Pleasant Plains leading West Hancock in a little bit of a surprise score right now, 21-16. Macomb leads Taylor Ridge Rockridge 20-19. And of course at halftime, as we told you, Illini Central leading Menden Unity 22-18 at Mason City. Routt will have the basketball to begin things. It looks to be starting fives for both sides here to take the court. Routt moving left to right on your television viewing device. Brown County moving the opposite direction here in the second half as we change sides. Turner has the basketball for Routt. Dribbles around. As we still see a little bit of that box and one, Damon, as they are really still managing to focus on Mossman here.
Yeah, they're doing a good job here. Carter Havens draws the assignment to start quarter number 3. And a near steal there. Turner tracks it down. And the Rockets will reset the offense with 7:25 to play in the third quarter.
Expect to see these teams maybe settle after what was a very high-paced first half. Mossman will fire up a 3. It's off the right side of the iron, no good. Olson skies up for the rebound for Routt, and they'll get a second chance opportunity here. Nice dump down into Creviston. Baseline pass, and we'll get a foul against Jackson McNeff.
That'll be McNeff's first. Team foul number 1. The Rockets with some nice ball movement down here on their opening possession of the second half.
They'll kick it back out to Creviston. Drives in, nice bounce pass into Turner. Goes up against McNeff, gets blocked, ball going out of bounds, gets saved by Brown County. Marker comes up with it. Hornets on the run. This is Cassing on the far side of the court. Crossover dribble, picks the basketball up, has to get rid of it, gets it back into the capable hands of Maverick Henry. Marker drives in, goes up. Turner just kind of let him go. They say it's going to go off of Turner's hands last, though, and stay with the Hornets.
Michael Cassing will be the inbound man.
Will Whalen is screaming for a timeout. Nobody paid attention, and now we get the basketball inbounds. They get it down. Nice toss into Havens. Goes up high, gets altered by Abel. He comes up with it. Rockets on the run. Mossman down into the corner. It's Olson. 3 off the front of the rim. Rolls over. It's going to be a rebound for Creviston. Lofts it up to Olson. The alley-oop, no good. Rebound comes down to McNeff. Marker with the basketball. He'll drive in, loses the handle on it. Another turnover for Brown County now. Strip from behind. Henry got a hand on it. Marker came up with the steal. This is Michael Cassing. 3-on-2. Spot up. Top of the key. No good. Henry went up for the rebound. Got tipped from behind, and it'll stay with Brown County with 5:53 left to go here in the quarter. Will Whalen is on the opposite side of the floor trying to get a timeout, and he's finally going to get the Adams Fiber timeout. We'll take it too. 5:53 left to go here in the third. We're right back on Central Illinois Sports.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Arnsville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbler.
Say cheese.
With antioxidants, natural caffeine, and 0 grams of sugar, Bubbler has benefits in each bubble.
Routt takes the Adams Fiber timeout. It is the first of the contest for the Rockets. For top-notch computer pills and service that won't let you down when your computer goes down, visit followthefiber.net to learn more about Adams experts and Adams Fiber. They dump it down into Cassing. He's all alone, misses the shot as Abel's hands were right in the vicinity of the basketball. Routt quickly pushes it down the court. Baseline drive for Olsen. Reverse layup off the glass, up and good. Routt regains the lead here with 5.5 to go. Damo, Routt likes to get in that transition, and when they do, they're really tough to stop, and Olsen is very good at finishing the basketball.
Olsen's really good about leaking out right there, and we saw him take advantage of it right there as Michael Cassing will kick it back out to Henry.
Henry draws away, gets the opening, puts it up. Nice move for Maverick Henry. What a tough shot to draw the defender away and get that leaner off the glass.
He's at his season average with 8.
Mossman with the basketball.
Tosses got away with a double dribble.
Tossed it into Creviston. Olsen, ball fake, baseline drive, back into Creviston, up off the glass. Layup try, no good. It'll be McNeff coming up with another rebound.
McNeff with 7 boards in the ball game.
Just around his season average. Cassing up off the glass, no good. McNeff wrestling for the rebound, gets it into Marker. Dumped down into Cassing, his shot no good. Abel will get the rebound for Routt. Mossman, bounce pass into Creviston, stolen away by Maverick Henry. Turnover Rockets. Here comes Markert with it. No numbers, he'll go in either way. Basketball goes into the cheerleading section of Brown County, and they stay. It'll be Hornets basketball. While we've got a little break in the action, we tell you about our friends at Waters Concrete. Tim Waters offering quality concrete for your new build. Driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052 for Waters Concrete.
Wyatt Cassing checks in for the Hornets as Havens took the seat. Henry's shot is off the mark, no good. Adam Abel with another rebound for the Rockets.
McNeff almost had the steal. Abel throws it just to get rid of it. Olsen races it down, tries an athletic pass to Creviston. He throws it to Mossman. His 3 up and good. Bryson Mossman gets in the scoring column. 41-38 as Mossman knocks down a 3. He had 6 triples early in the Winchester tournament when he scored 28. A time of the season where Will Whalen said we just needed to reset and have some fun. And they're having fun right now as Abel strips another one away. Turner on the run with it. He'll pick it back up and reset. Routt Catholic had started 13-0 as Olsen will fire one up from the corner, in and out of the rim, no good. They lost to Auburn in that title game at Waverly at a time that Whalen said, we just weren't having a lot of fun and basketball felt like a job.
Timeout on the floor. Brown County will take it to 41-38. Routt leading Brown County. 3:21 to play in quarter number 3. We're back in a minute.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Aches and pains are a normal part of life, but when they become too much, we have a team of orthopedic surgeons ready to give you relief. The need for joint replacements continue to rise, and our team stays up to date with the latest technology and robotic solutions. Every step of your journey matters to us. And when life throws you a curveball, trust Blessing Health's orthopedics and sports medicine team to get you back in the game. We've got you covered from head to toe.
Hi, my name's Sierra Burns here with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, your low overhead dealership. We have new and used Lincoln Corsairs, Nautiluses, and even the Navigator. Come on out and see our new Lincolns for your next luxury vehicle.
Brown County takes the Adams Fiber timeout. They're down to 2 left for the remainder of the contest. On the opposite side, Routt Catholic has more than I have on the scoreboard because I messed that up on the scoreboard. Now we've got that corrected for you. 3:19 left to go here in the third. The scoring pace has slowed down considerably from what we got in the first 2 quarters as Cassing goes up. His left-handed runner draws a foul, and Wyatt Cassing, the sophomore, will go to the free throw line.
Olson will be whistled for his second. And that'll be the first foul here of the quarter against the Rockets. Wyatt Cassing to the line. He's got 3 points in this one. His team trailing 41-38. 3:10 to play here in quarter number 3. Cassing's good with his first. And the sophomore has 1 shot remaining.
McCartney Storage, located on the north end of Pittsfield. A great place to store your boats, RVs, extra vehicles, and more. Affordable monthly rates. Why look anywhere else? 217-248-0011 for McCartney Storage. Second shot's no good. Mossman will collect the rebound for Routt. He'll try and work across with Cassing guarding at the time stripe. Gets in, works off the pick from Turner. Free throw jumper up and good. If Bryson Mossman gets hot, that spells trouble for Brown County at this point. Wyatt Cassing with the answer. Might have got tipped by Olson. That shot high off the glass for the rebound. Creviston will get it, and he'll draw a foul.
Boylan will be whistled for his first. Team foul number 2, as we'll see Carter Havens will check back in. Wyatt Cassing will take a seat.
Mossman will start to work the basketball across the time stripe. He's now guarded by the speedy Havens.
Mossman scored the last 5 Rockets points after being held scoreless for the first 20 minutes of the ball game.
Right elbow shot, no good. It's Creviston with another rebound. Put back, also no good. Everybody wrestling for the ball. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hands on it, and the officials say let's reset after the jump. It'll be Brown County basketball here with 2:25 remaining in the third. Brian Shoemaker, Damon Emmerich, Parker Lymanstall bringing you the contest here from Griggsville-Perry. Boylan with ball handling duties, works it over to Markert on the left side. Tries to work off a pick from Cassing. They'll give it to him on the roll. Draws up, draws the defender in the air, tries to bounce past to McNeff, and it'll go out of bounds.
Nice job there by Mossman to get his hand in there to deflect that pass. And the Hornets will inbound underneath their own basket. 2:10 to play here, third quarter action.
Boylan drove in, got it tipped away as Olson got a hand on it. He comes up a little bit limping here for Routt.
5 turnovers in the ball game now against the Hornets, but 3 of those coming here in the third quarter. That was one of our keys to the game. It's a nice find down low for Abel. Shot rolls around the rim and falls. That's a steal in the backcourt now. Olson gets the steal, and then a turnover against the Rockets.
Boylan got a hand in on it. Here comes Cassing with it. He'll spot up. Top of the key 3 off the back of the rim, no good. And wrestling for the rebounds, Mossman. He's on the run, and Cassing will get the take foul near midcourt.
Cassing with the first, third team foul. The Hornets are pressing a little bit on the offensive end right now as they're forcing up some quicker shots than what we've seen them take. And we will see Michael Cassing take a seat. Jeff Bodorf's going to just try to get his freshman to take a breath, settle things down as he brings the senior Maverick Henry back in. And before we have an inbounds pass, Brown County will use their 4th timeout. We'll take it to 45-39 Routt basketball after this Adams Network timeout.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
A couple of score updates across the area of note here on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Pecatonica, the top-ranked team in Class 1A of the state, leading East Dubuque 36-24. They will be a load if they get deep into this field. Macomb leads Rockridge 33-32 with 7 minutes to play in the 2A class. And Illini Bluffs, the top seed in the opposite subsectional of this one, leading Delavan 47-37. We don't have a time clock on that game. Mossman has the basketball. He'll drive in, almost tries the three, kind of got partially blocked by Havens. They'll get it back to him. He drives in. It's going to be a block underneath, and Mossman will head to the charity stripe.
Maverick Henry will be whistled for his first, team foul number 4. And to the line for 2 goes Bryson Mossman. 5 points in the ballgame, all of them here in the last 3 minutes. He did not score till there was 4:08 left to play here in quarter number 3. At that time, it was a 38-all ball game. Mossman hit the 3. His team's got the 45-39 lead currently, as Mossman was short on the first, but he'll have 1 shot remaining with 1:17 to play in quarter number 3. Second one for Mossman is up, and it is good.
46-39 as we reach the waning minutes of the third frame.
10-3, Routt Catholic has outscored Brown County here in the quarter.
Henry picked it up at midcourt. A little give and go as they'll get it into the hands of Boylan. Into McNeff. He got bumped. Tosses it back out to Henry. He's got nowhere to go. Nice job by Brady Turner on the defensive end. Bullying in as McNeff goes in. Pushes a little muscle, does the sophomore, and gets the quick bucket. It's 46-41. Turner with the basketball, 40 seconds left to go in the frame. He's at the volleyball line. Abel on the far corner, Creviston inside. He's been sneaky all night from block to block for Routt Catholic. Will Whalen says, let's stretch this thing out just a little bit. Jeff Bodorf content to let them run the clock out here in the third.
Rockets have a chance to go 2 for 1 right here, as they will have the basketball to start quarter number 4. Chance to really get some momentum here if you're Will Whalen's squad.
And we're going to get a foul outside the arc here, I believe, against Brown County.
Carter Havens will be whistled for the foul. It'll be his second. And a big one there, though. It's the 5th foul of the quarter. So Bryson Mossman will go to the line for 2. Split a pair from there just moments ago.
West Central leading Springfield Cavalry 46-41 after 3 quarters at Winchester. First time that Winchester has hosted a regional since 2014.
Mossman short on the first. Owen Gernart back in for the Rockets. On the other side, Wyatt Cassing checks back in for the Hornets as Boylan will take a seat. Bryson Mossman, second free throw on its way. And he gets that one to go.
Mossman had 11 in the semifinal. As now Havens has it. 6 seconds left on the clock, and he'll get fouled in the corner.
I think he got fouled maybe a time or 2 before that, but that one's going to be whistled against Owen Gernart. That'll be Gernart's first. Michael Cassing will come back in.
Just 5.6 left on the clock. As Damon just told you, Routt will get the basketball to start the frame, barring a tie-up of change of possession. Michael Cassing will inbound. Gernart jumping frantically in front of him. They try and toss it down into McNeff. Bullies up. Little stab shot with the right hand up and good. Jackson McNeff's had a quarter. It's 47-43, and that's how we wrap up the third. We've got fourth quarter play-by-play coming your way. Tell a friend to tune in right now on Central Illinois Sports.
I'm Kendra Conkrite, and I'm asking for your vote for Pikeland School Board on April 1st. In my work as a physician, I get to see and care for many young people in our community. Their health, safety, and education are always my top priority. By serving on the school board, I feel that I can have an even greater impact and would be honored to serve in this role. When you vote on April 1st, please vote for me, Kendra Conkrite, for Pikeland School Board.
Paid for by Kendra Conkrite for Pikeland School Board.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
Routt Catholic will have the basketball to start quarter number 4, leading 47-43. After 3 quarters, the Hornets shooting 16 of 45 from the field for 36%. Routt Catholic shooting 18 of 33 for 55%.
It'll be Routt basketball to begin the quarter. Things of note here. Brown County with just 1 timeout remaining here in the contest, Damon. Time management might come into play here as we get to the end of this one.
No foul trouble for either team, as Mossman will have the basketball to start quarter number 4.
He'll get it up to Abel at the volleyball line, out to Olson on the left wing. Olson down into the corner. This is Turner with it. Olson ball fake, and they're going to call him for the travel.
9th turnover against the Rockets. They've got 4 here in the 3rd quarter. 6 turnovers against Brown County. They've got 4 as well here in the 2nd half. So a chance to make this a 1-possession game if the Hornets can score right here.
McNeff flashes up top of the key, hands it right back off to Cassing, trying to get it into Markert inside, up off the glass and good. The play works to perfection for Brown County. They cut it back to a 2-point ball game.
13 now for Markert.
They drew McNeff's attention up at the top of the key, and Markert was able to sneak around on that one, as now we'll get a foul on the Brown County side.
Carter Havens whistled for his 3rd, team foul number 1. And on the other side, Owen Bernard will check in for Routt, as Eli Olson will go to the bench.
Down into the corner, Abel with it. Back out to Turner. Abel, 3 from the corner. Off the rim, no good. Henry will grab the rebound for Brown County. Looks up the floor, doesn't see anything of note, and the Hornets will reset here just 1 minute into the final period. This is Markert, baseline drive, goes up against Abel, high off the rim, over Abel's hand and in. Bradley Markert gets 4 quick points to start the 4th. We're tied, Damon, at 47.
6th tie of the ball game, Brian. Last time we were tied was at 38. And Will Whalen wants to take a timeout. We'll take it to 47 all. 6:38 to play here in the regional championship game at the Nick. It'll be Routt basketball following this Adams Network timeout.
Your equipment has specific needs based on the work you do and the environment you work in. How you manage the life cycle of your equipment influences your lubricant decisions. Schaefer's specialized lubricant products are designed with you in mind. From synthetic engine oils, hydraulic fluids, greases, and gear lubes, our products help you own equipment longer, operate more efficiently, and reduce hassles. Contact local Schaefer representative Jerry Rohn at 217-248-7576. That's 217-248-7576 for Jerry Rohn and Schaefer Specialized Lubricants.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbler.
Say cheese.
With antioxidants, natural caffeine, and 0 grams of sugar, Bubbler has benefits in each bubble.
Routt Catholic takes the Adams Fiber timeout. I believe they're down to 2 for the rest of the contest as we get the scoreboard corrected. Brown County just with 1 left under its belt. The student sections here have been very entertaining tonight, Damon.
They have not disappointed in this one, nor has the action on the floor, Brian, as Routt has the basketball tied at 47.
Turner picks it up at the right side of the lane. Nothing there. They'll get it right back to him on the wing. They leave him all alone as they pack it into the lane. He takes it all the way in, tries to sneak it into Creviston. He'll pick it back up, gets Markert off his feet. McNeff comes in on the block. Here come the Hornets on the run. Cross-court pass to Henry. Back to Cassing. Routt tries to double team. They'll drop it off to Cassing. Markert flashes baseline, nothing there. Cassing puts up a shot, blocked by McNeff. Routt back on the run. This is Mossman with it. Cross-court pass, Abel. 3 right wing off the front of the rim, no good. Racing for it was McNeff. He'll come up with it. 2-on-1 for Brown County. Cassing goes up, gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line.
Nice foul right there by Bryson Mossman. It's his third, but he didn't allow Michael Cassing to get the shot off. So Michael Cassing will go to the line for 2. A chance to give us our 4th lead change of the ballgame, Brian, if he can make one of these free throws. As it's 47-all, 5:41 to play here in the ballgame. The freshman Michael Cassing at the line for the Hornets. First one for him is up and good.
Ridgeline Sales Group, if you're a buyer searching for the perfect home or a hunter passionate about the outdoors, Ridgeline Sales Group is here to help you capitalize on your investment. Give them a call at 217-285-5800. Excellence, commitment to clients, and knowledge of the land. All the reasons you should give our scoreboard sponsor at Ridgeline Sales Group a call.
Cassing gets them both. He's got 10. Matthew Boylan into the ballgame for the Hornets as Maverick Henry took a seat. Eli Olson and Eli Bryant onto the floor for Routt as Creviston and Gernart get a breather.
They'll get it back up top of the key. Bryant's knocked one down already. That one just a little bit short. It's a wrestle for it on the ground. Brown County comes up with it. Havens lofting pass into Boylan, tosses it down. Cassing wide open. Perfect play in transition for Brown County. They're up 51-47. Hornets on a run. Largest lead of the contest so far for Brown County, and now Havens will get whistled in the backcourt.
That's Havens' 4th foul. Team foul number 2, so we'll see if Jeff Bodorf leaves him out on the floor, and the answer to that is no, as Maverick Henry quickly off the bench. And that puts Matthew Boylan on Bryson Mossman. So now the Rockets have to find a way to come back from behind. Their largest deficit of the contest at 4 with 5 minutes to play here in the ballgame.
Not many occasions this season, this late into the game, that Routt has found themselves trailing to anybody this year. Bounce pass into the Olsen. He's in the short corner. Double team, top of the key, back to Turner. Turner drives in, picks it up at the free throw line, tries to bounce it into Bryant. Had a little bit of a lane there. 10th turnover now against Routt Catholic. Brown County, Damon, speeding Routt up just a little bit here on the offensive side, making them force a few things maybe they don't want to at this point.
Well, and Brian, when you're the favorite and things are closer, you're playing from behind, you tense up and you start to do some things you don't normally do, and we're seeing that right now with Routt.
Strong shot from Markert, high off the glass, no good. Abel will get the rebound. He gets bumped. We played on as Turner gets the pass. He tries to loft it down into the hands of Bryant. The 5'8 junior hands it off to Mossman with 4:10 left to go here in the ballgame. Bryant down into the corner. Abel, nice catch into Turner. He's going to go up and get fouled and go to the free throw line.
That's not a bad foul right there, though, Brian. If you are the Hornets, as we saw Brady Turner struggle from the line the other night, that foul is against Jackson McNeff. It's his 2nd. Brady Turner will go to the line for 2. Turner is scoreless in the ballgame. His team trailing 51-47 with 3:58 to play on that Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Turner's up with the first off the front of the iron, no good. And he'll have 1 shot remaining.
He's an impressive looking athlete for Routt Catholic.
The lefty ready with the second. It is up and he gets that to go. Splits a pair at the line, and it's a 3-point Hornets lead with 3:55 to play. Hornets with the basketball in the hands of Michael Cassing.
Cassing gets double teamed. Jeff Bodorf has to maybe burn his last timeout, and I think he's going to get it. We'll be right back at the Adams Fiber timeout as Brown County burns their last one. We're right back with you here in 60 seconds.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Due Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Due Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Due Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Well, we're going to reset the timeouts for you. What was signaled initially, Damon, you said now we believe Routt has 3 remaining or 2?
I think they have 2 remaining and Brown County with 1.
And Brown County still has 1.
The Hornets having to deal with this trapping defense from the Rockets. McNeff gets it to Casting. He picks up his dribble, has to fight through a double team, finally gets it to Boylan.
Tosses it over to Markert. On the right side, gets blocked. Creviston comes up with it. Mossman on the run now for Routt. Goes through 2 defenders, gets stripped away, and it's going to go out of bounds and stay with the Rockets with 3:22 remaining. What a fun basketball game this has been. Nothing like postseason basketball in the land of Lincoln. Quick toss into Abel. He keeps his hands in the air, puts the shot up, no good. Henry came up with it, falls on the ground.
Timeout Routt.
Timeout Routt as Turner got a hand on it, and we'll take the Adams Fiber timeout. Don't go anywhere. We're right back with you here after this.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
For delicious, authentic Italian pizza and pasta, it's Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield. From delicious appetizers to a wide selection of specialty pizzas and pastas, Gianni's has something everyone will enjoy. Take advantage of the Gianni's Pizza Special, where you can order any extra large pizza and receive a free small one-topping pizza. For carryout or delivery, call 285-4002. That's 285-4002 for Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield.
Routt takes the Adams Fiber timeout as the time ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Abel with the basketball. Down into Mossman, way down in the corner. Tries to drive baseline, goes up under McNeff. Tough take for Bryson Mossman. He's a baller, and Routt Catholic trails by 1.
9 in the ball game now for Mossman.
Henry with it. Tries to get it up into Boylan. Draws the defenders away. Matt Boylan. Nothing pretty about that, Damon, but just a textbook play to get the defender up and get the basket. Stolen away now, it's Henry. Ripped right back by Routt, now taken back away by Brown County. Matt Henry pushes his arm, says, everybody take a breather. Routt re-extending that defense now a little bit. Markert drives in, goes up, draws contact. He'll go to the free throw line.
Abel with the foul. That's his first team foul number 2. And now to the line for 2. It'll go Bradley Markert, a chance to give his team their largest lead of the ballgame if he makes them both.
On the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard, Macomb defeats Taylor Ridge Rockridge 42-41. Right at the tail end at Winchester, West Central was leading Springfield Calvary 55-54. That was just with 50 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
Markert's first was off the back of the iron, no good. 1 shot remaining for the freshman. It is up and it is good. Markert's got 16 and ties the largest lead of the ballgame for the Hornets at 4.
Mossman with the basketball. Disregards the pick from Turner. Fires up a 3. It's no good. Loose ball. Everybody on the floor for it, and we'll get a jump ball. It's going to head the way of Brown County with 2:10 left to go. Mossman took a quick shot there, Damon. Didn't work off the pick. Maybe not the exact possession you wanted that time if you're a Rockets fan.
maybe a little bit quick right there, but you know that Bryson Mossman has the ability to knock it down from anywhere on the floor.
Pressure now up to half court for Routt. Cassing with the basketball. Double team, gets tied up. Another jump ball goes back to the Rockets.
8th turnover against the Hornets. Routt with 12.
Turner will inbound in front of the Brown County bench. Sure, there's no chirping going on here on that day, but everybody's having good fun here tonight at Griggsville. Turner with the basketball, finds Abel. Free throw jumper on the catch and shoot, no good. It's going to go out of bounds and back to the Hornets. Nice job there as Markert tried to keep Creviston from flying in to get that tip in.
Will Whalen, I think, is trying to say there was either a deflection or contact.
Getting down to crunch time here at Griggsville-Perry High School.
Under 100 seconds to play now. Brown County with the basketball, leading by 4. Maverick Henry crosses the time stripe into a double team.
One-handed pass cross court over to Cassing. Trying to find Boylan, they do. Goes in, draws Abel out of the lane. They'll get it to Markert. Right back into McNeff, goes up, gets blocked by Abel, gets his own shot, gets it back up. He'll get fouled. Jackson McNeff goes to the free throw line.
That's Abel's second. McNeff will go to the line for 2. McNeff's got a double-double in this one, as I've got him, Brian, for 10 points and 12 rebounds. 5 of those on the offensive glass. And the sophomore at the line for 2. His team leading 54-50, a minute 22 to play here in the ball game. McNeff's first is off the back of the iron, no good. The Hornets are 11 of 14 right now from the charity stripe as Eli Bryant back in. Creviston takes a seat.
They shot 16 of 19 Wednesday night, Damon, and they needed every one of them to get past Griggsville-Perry.
McNeff misses them both. Rebound fought for, brought down by Adam Abel.
Routt with a big opportunity here with 1:17 left to go in the contest. Mossman drives in, spin move, gets caught up, goes up strong with the left hand, plays through the contact. They say they are going to count the basket for Bryson Mossman.
I thought he got away with steps right there. So the Rockets catch a break, and the foul was whistled against Matt Boylan. That's Boylan's second, team foul number 4. Team foul number 3 of the quarter.
That's what they've got on the scoreboard at the moment, Damon. We'll work with it.
Mossman gets it to go. He's got 12, and it's a 1-point ball game, 54-53.
Havens will check back in. Boylan will head to the bench for Brown County. Cassing across the time stripe, stolen away by Abel. Throws it into Turner. The pass goes errant. Turner able to race it down for the Rockets. 53 seconds left to go. Excuse me, that's 56. Sometimes we've got an odd angle of the scoreboard here. Down into the corner. It's Abel with it. Mossman hesitates, dribbles in, gets stripped away. Henry with the steal for Brown County. 42 seconds, and now we'll get a foul. And heading not yet to the free throw line. It's fourth foul.
4th team foul. Owen Gernart with his second. So the Hornets will have the basketball. 42.2 seconds to play. And Routt will not pick up full court. Instead, they'll opt for a 1-2-2. They've had some success with that, trying to drive the Hornets into a trap.
Cassing having a little trouble handling the ball, gets it off to Henry. He's got trouble with it now, loose ball. And now Jeff Bodorf says, let's take the timeout. We'll take it too. Routt fans don't like it. They thought it was a loose ball. 31 seconds left. We're right back with you here after this.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you're looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
GSI Grain Bins. Maximize your profitability. From the initial site to developing your custom grain storage plan to the completion of the project. Mixer Lumber Company. We will be with you every step of the way. Mixer Lumber Company, your trusted GSI grain bin dealer.
Welcome you back here after the Adams Fiber timeout. That should be the last one now here for Brown County with 31 seconds left to go. West Central regional champion 58-57. Damon Pleasant Plains knocks off West Hancock tonight in maybe a little bit of a small upset in 2A.
Yeah, big win right there by the Cardinals, as West Hancock had been one of the tougher teams in this area, but Pleasant Plains has had a good season, and you can never count out the Cardinals.
Let's see what happens at the end of this one here. Cross-court pass into Cassing with 23 seconds left to go. Routt needs a steal. And they're going to get a foul instead, and it looks like McNeff will go to the free throw line for 2.
Grenard will be whistled for that one. That'll be Grenard's third. And to the line 4-2 will go Jackson McNeff. Missed a pair from there just moments ago. 0 for 2 from the line, 10 points, 12 boards, 20 seconds exactly to play. Brown County leading 54-53. McNeff is off on the first. Boylan back in for the Hornets as Cassing takes a seat. Bryant in for Routt. McNeff at the line with 1 shot remaining. Brown County out of timeouts. Routt with 1. McNeff can't get that one to go. Olson comes down with the rebound.
It's going to be Mossman working across here. 15 seconds, and now Will Whalen wants the timeout. Damon, let's just keep it right here. Unless it's a full, then maybe we'll step aside for a quick break. They're going to sit down. We'll take a 30-second break. We're right back with you here for the finish on Central Illinois Sports.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Meet water's bubblier and more energetic best friend, Bubbler.
Say cheese.
With antioxidants, natural caffeine, and 0 grams of sugar, Bubbler has benefits in each bubble.
Well, we're back with you here. 14.2 left in regulation. It's 54-53. Brown County leading Jacksonville Routt. Routt has the basketball. They're out of timeouts, and the crowd is getting on its feet. We're going to have to as well to see how this one ends.
Turner will be the inbound man for the Rockets. He gets it into Olson.
Olson with the basketball back up to Turner. 10 seconds. Between the legs dribble, trying to find Mossman. They do now. He goes through 2 defenders up at the left hand, up and good. Routt Catholic takes the lead. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. And we're going to get a foul in the backcourt, and it's going to send Carter Havens to the free throw line.
Eli Bryant whistled for the foul after the fifth lead change of the contest when Bryson Mossman hit 2, and that sends Carter Havens to the line. Havens is yet to score in this one. The 5'9 sophomore at the line for 2. 1.7 seconds to play. 55-54, Routt with the lead. Carter Havens up with the first. It is nothing but net for the sophomore. No timeouts for either team. Carter Havens with 1 shot remaining. He's already tied it. A chance to give his team the lead. He's got the basketball, takes a couple dribbles, collects himself. Shot is on its way and off the back of the iron. No good. Abel with the rebound, and that's going to send us to overtime. 32 minutes. Not enough in this one. We'll take a quick break, come out and get you set for overtime of the regional championship game here at Griggsville-Perry.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
Are you short on time or budget but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield. The caring and experience.
Welcome back here at the end of regulation, start of overtime. It's 55-all here at the Nick as Carter Havens knocks one of two down to send us into OT. Damon, what a contest we've got here so far. What do you have for some shooting after 4 quarters of play?
Well, after 4 quarters of play, Brown County shooting 20 of 47 from the field for 43%, 12 of 19 from the charity stripe, 21 of 43 are the Rockets for 49% as they win the tip. The Rockets shooting 6 of 9 from the charity stripe.
We'll get one timeout added to each team here for the overtime period. Turner drives in, picks it up at the right block. Cross-court pass into Olsen, 3 from the left side, just off the side of the iron. McNeff comes up with another board. Casting with the basketball, nowhere to go with it. Now back into the hands of Henry.
Good job by Henry to come meet the pass right there as he finds Casting for the 3. Shot is up, off the iron, no good. McNeff, offensive rebound, shot up and in and out, no good. Offensive board, Markert, his shot up and good.
Markert knocks down another 2. Brown County regains the lead, 57-55, 3:16 left to go in OT.
6th lead change of the ball game.
Mossman with the basketball down into the corner. It's into the hands of Abel. Turner dumps it down into Creviston in the short corner. Turner looked to be a little bit open there in the lane. They didn't get it to him. Mossman crossover at the volleyball line, guarded now by Cassing and Havens. Cross-court pass, dangerous one down into Olsen. Quickly gets it to Creviston. And we're going to get a travel call. It's a turnover back the way of Brown County as they say Olsen drugged the feet.
14 turnovers now against Routt. 9 for the Hornets. And it will be Brown County basketball. Bradley Markert scored on their opening possession of overtime. And he gets it to Maverick Henley, right wing 3, up, in and out, no good. Did everything but find its way down as Creviston comes up with his 8th rebound.
It'll be Turner with the basketball looking for Mossman. They'll finally get it to him. Gets a little bit of a bump contact. We play on. Dangerous pass stolen away. It's Markert on the run. 2-on-1. He's got the lead up and in. Gets the finish. Bradley Markert steal and score. Brown County up 59-55.
Ties the largest lead for the Hornets. 20 points now for Bradley Markert.
Turner with the basketball as Henry took a swipe at him from behind. Cross-court pass stolen away again. Markert on the run, and now it's going to be a foul as Olsen holds on to his waist. And we're going to get Bradley Markert stepping to the free throw line for 2.
Brian, I think they're going to call an intentional foul.
Let's see what they get here. They do issue the intentional foul against Olsen. They're going to clear everyone out of the lane as Bradley Markert stole it again. Basically the same play, Damon. He just saw it coming.
Bradley Markert 6 for 7 from the line. He's got 2 shots here, and the Hornets will get the ball back as Markert gets the first to go. He's got 21 points, Brian. The largest lead of the ballgame for Brown County right now at 5 at the 2:07 mark of overtime. And Markert's second is off the front of the rim, no good, so he makes 1 of 2.
Just a little bit short in the legs on that one as Boylan comes back in for Brown County. Gernardt comes back in for the Rockets. It'll be BC ball as they'll inbound near their own bench here. What a contest we have had here.
Markert will be the trigger man.
Casting's going to have to work hard against Gernardt to get it across the timeline. He's double teamed now in the corner. Creviston tried to get a hand on it. They escape now and get it into Markert, and we'll get a timeout from Jeff Bodorf. We'll take it 2. Don't go anywhere. It's overtime at the Nick. We're right back here after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, my name's Sierra Burns here with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, your low overhead dealership. We have new and used Lincoln Corsairs, Nautiluses, and even the Navigator. Come on out and see our new Lincolns for your next luxury vehicle.
Welcome you back here on Central Illinois Sports as Brown County burns its only timeout it had left here. They're going to get the basketball after the intentional foul as Bradley Markert made one of two. Or excuse me, they took the timeout following that possession. Boylan has to work it across the timeline against Gernart, and we'll get a foul, and Matt Boylan will head back to the free throw line.
Boylan will go to the line for his first attempts of the night. His squad leading 60-55, a minute 52 to play in the overtime period. Hornets have scored all 5 points here as Matt Boylan's first is up, and it is good.
Scored just 2 points in the semifinal against Griggsville-Perry. If he scores just 2 points here tonight, Damon, they may be two of the most important points that the Hornets need.
He had 4 coming into overtime, but he just added 2 very important points as Boylan gets them both. He's got 6. Havens will check back in, and it's a 7-point lead now for Brown County, their largest of the ball game. Routt with just a minute 52 left, and now Carter Havens is going to foul out as he fouls Bryson Mossman in the backcourt. The touch foul goes against Havens, and to the other end to shoot 2 will be Bryson Mossman.
Brown County fans might not like that call, Damon, but that's been a similar call that's been made on both sides in that backcourt through the contest.
Yeah, we'll see Samuel Long come into the ballgame for the first time for Routt as Owen Gernart goes to the bench. Bryson Mossman at the line for 2. Mossman with 14 points, all of them coming in the last 12 minutes of regulation. As he was scoreless through the first 2.5 quarters, he's now got 15 as he gets the first. And the junior will have 1 shot remaining.
Just 1:50 left to go in our extra time. Second one up and good as well. Big possession here for Brown County. Markert with it, gets tripped up. Getting a hand on it with Samuel Long, and he's going to pick up the foul.
Bradley Markert will go back to the line, 7 for 9 from there in the contest. 15 of 23 from the line are the Hornets, and Markert has a chance to extend his team's lead. They lead 62-57, 1:42 to play. Markert's first is in and out, no good. And the free throw shooting we saw the other night, Brian, when the Hornets beat Griggsville-Perry, where they were 16 of 19, not quite the same as they're 15 of 24 right now. Markert's second is on the way, and in and out, no good. Abel with the rebound.
Rockets will be on the run here as they get it into the hands of Mossman. Guarded now by Boylan on the defensive assignment. Turner directs traffic for Routt Catholic. Mossman into the corner, leaner shot. What a shot for Mossman. We get back to 62-60 on an off-balance 3 from Bryson Mossman.
Clutch play right there by Mossman.
McNeff double team, drew contact, maybe got away with a foul, did Routt. Markert drives in, gives it to Cassing. He gets it into Boylan. He gets fouled. Matt Boylan will go to the free throw line.
They going to call Mossman on that?
We will see here very shortly as believe they do. Let's check the scoreboard just to double check as they do. It's going to be Mossman's 4.
Mossman with 4. Boylan back to the line for 2. Made a pair from there earlier here in this overtime period. First one for him is good. 3-point lead now for Brown County, 63-60. 70 seconds to play here in overtime number 1. The Hornets had cut the lead down to 2 after trailing, or the Hornets' lead had been cut to 2. Offensive rebound by McNeff, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 as he was fouled on his way down. And
Jackson
McNeff
has just muscled his way into opportunity all night long here.
Creviston whistled for his first. Jackson McNeff at the line, 0 for 4 from there in the ball game. First one for him is short. The Hornets now 16 for 28. McNeff 10 points, but to your point, Brian, 15 rebounds, including 7 of them on the offensive glass. has a chance to make it a 2-possession game. Free throw for McNeff is on its way and good.
An important one now as Brown County gets a 4-point lead. 1:09 left to go in OT. Mossman quickly down into the corner. Olsen trying to get a big answer off the side of the rim. No good. Markert rebound. And they say he steps on the line, and it'll be a turnover back to Routt Catholic.
10th turnover against the Hornets. And Turner will have the opportunity to inbound with 1:01 to play.
They'll loft it high into the hands of Mossman. He'll try and work around Cassing. Way down in the right corner, baseline drive. Tries the one-handed pass, gets stolen away. Markert with it. Now it'll be a foul on Routt, and Markert will be the man heading back to the free throw line.
Treviston will be whistled for his second. And as Brian told you, to the other line for 2, Bradley Markert. 7 for 11 in the contest is Markert. 17 for 29 are the Hornets. 11 free throws attempted in this one for the Rockets, as Bradley Markert's ready with the first, up and good. The young freshman has 22 points along with 6 rebounds, and his team's got the 65-60 lead, 54.4 seconds to play. Routt still with 1 timeout, Brown County out of timeouts, but the Rockets trail by 6 as Bradley Markert gets them both.
Jeff Bodorf says he could be a very special player for the green and gold. Mossman with the basketball, 46 seconds left to go, almost loses it, gets it to Turner, down into the corner, Olsen, left open out the hands of McNeff. What a shot for Olsen. Tried to get the timeout, he couldn't get it. And how did they stop the clock there? Brown County had the basketball. They're going to try and give it to Olsen after that, Damon? They're going to discuss this. So what happened? Olsen made the 3. He tried to signal for a timeout. They didn't get it. Brown County got the basketball to the opposite end of the floor, and the officials stopped play. We'll see what they're going to do. They're just going to give it back to Brown County. 34.5 left to go. It'll be an inbound for Brown County. They now lead again by 3 after the 3 from Olsen.
I wouldn't be happy if I were Jeff Bodorf, because now it gives the Rockets a chance to deny on the inbound pass, as there was a whistle for, I have no clue why.
Yeah. McNeff with it, teetering on the line. Now he turns it over. Here comes Routt with the basketball. Down into the corner, Olsen, another 3, just a little bit short. Rebound for Long. He'll put it up and in. Samuel Long with the offensive board in the bucket. 22 seconds, 21 left to go. It's a 1-point game. Long, dangerous pass tipped away. Abel comes up with it as Routt. It's Mossman. 10 seconds left to go through 2 defenders out of bounds. It's back to Routt with 7.8 left to go in the ballgame. Will Whalen wants to take the timeout. We will take it too. We're right back with you here. Don't go anywhere. The finish of this one right next on Central Illinois Sports.
You've tried it. I've tried it. Everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke. It's time to eat. Yum. 217-922-0067.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Welcome you back here to Griggsville. 7.8 left on the clock. It's going to be Routt Catholic basketball coming out of the timeout. Mossman was driving into the lane on the last play. Got knocked out of bounds, and Turner will be the inbound man. Mossman, Olsen, Abel at the top here on this inbound try. They get it back down into Turner. 5 seconds. Gets stripped away. Ball on the ground. It's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to go the way of Brown County. 2.7 seconds left. Neither team has a timeout as Long is going to come back in for defense for Routt. Wyatt Cassing will come back in as they look to maybe get somebody in that has made a few free throws.
Jackson McNeff's going to come out.
Yeah, maybe somebody to make a free throw, as it's been a little bit of a rough sledding here so far for BC in the late part. Michael Cassing, the inbound man. They're going to get it to Wyatt Cassing. He's going to route run everybody. It's a foul in the back as Olsen grabs the jersey again. They're going to get things calm. They're going to get the foul reported, Damon. That's going to be Olsen's third. And Wyatt Cassing steps to the free throw line with 9/10 of a second remaining on the clock.
Wyatt Cassing 1 for 2 from the line in this one. And 0.9 seconds on the clock. Cassing's up with the first. It is no good.
Rout's going to have a chance in some sort of capacity here. They're going to send Henry back along with Markert on the defensive side. They're going to say keep an eye on a couple of guys. Cassing, such a huge free throw here. Second one up, in and good. 67-65, 9/10 of a second. It's going to be a long pass from Turner. Up into the hands, intercepted by Boylan. Brown County pulls off the upset. The Hornets are regional champions here at Griggsville. 67-65 in overtime, as the green and yellow brings back a regional title to Mount Sterling here tonight. Routt Catholic ends their season at a record of 29-5. Brown County improves to 25-9. We have reached the Logan Agri-Service post-game show. We will step aside for a break, get some final stats and analysis, and try to get Jeff Bodorf up here for a little bit of conversation as well. You're watching the 1A Regional Championship from Griggsville here live on Central Illinois Sports.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
When it comes to internet, do you feel like the need for speed? I'm speed consultant Casey French with Cascom. If you work from home or game and stream regularly, 150 by 150 level. Have multiple streaming devices? Working from home with Zoom calls and 4K TV? The 300 by 300 level. Now use super users with 4 to 5 people streaming, gaming, etc. Cascom suggests 1 gig. Need for speed. You need Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
I'm Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner at Ridgeline Sales Group LLC. Are you interested in buying or selling real estate? With over 100 years of combined managing broker experience, Ridgeline Sales Group has assembled a team that can help you with any of your real estate needs. From first-time home buyers to seasoned farm investors, we represent buyers and sellers all across West Central Illinois, helping to make their real estate dreams come to life. Give us a call today at 217-285-5800 or jump on our website at ridgelinesalesgroup.com.
We welcome you back here on the Logan Agri-Service post-game show as Brown County defeats Routt Catholic in overtime 67-65. Logan Agri-Service with locations in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Knox City, Wayland, Monticello, and Paris in Missouri. Call Ed's team at 217-833-2375 for Logan Ag. Damon, we get the best ball games, man. That's all there is to it in the postseason. You've got to look at our final numbers after this classic.
Well, take a look at the quarter-by-quarter breakdown here, Brian. Routt had the 21-17 lead after one. We were tied up at 36 heading into the half. Routt had a 47-43 lead after 3 quarters. Knotted up at 55 after regulation before Brown County comes away with the 67-65 win in overtime. Largest lead of the ball game in this one was 8 points for Routt. Brown County led by 7 points in the overtime period. Routt with 19 turnovers in the ball game, 12 turnovers for Brown County, 6 lead changes in the ball game. We were tied up at 2, 7, 30, 36, 38, 47, and 55. First off, for the Routt Catholic Rockets, who finished their season with a record of 29-5. Routt shoots 24 of 49 from the field for 49%, 15 of 24 from the 2, 9 of 25 from the 3, and they were 8 of 11 from the charity stripe. Individual scoring for the Rockets in this one, 2 points for Samuel Long and Eli Bryant, Brady Turner with 1, 6 points for Kellen Creviston, Adam Abel with 14 points and 8 boards, 19 points for Bryson Mossman, all of those coming from the 4:08 point of quarter number 3 through the end of the game. Held scoreless for the first 20 minutes of the game, and Eli Olson led all scorers in this one for the Rockets with 21 points. For the Brown County Hornets, they shoot 22 of 52 from the field total for 42%. They were 19 of 40 from the 2, 3 of 12 for 25% from behind the 3-point line. The Hornets made Coach Jeff Bodorf age a few years here with some of their free throw struggles in the contest. They shoot 20 of 33 from the line, 13 of 26 in the second half and overtime were the Hornets. Individual scoring for the Hornets, Carter Havens hit the free throw late in regulation to tie it. Wyatt Cassing with 5 points, Matt Boylan with 7, Maverick Henry with 8. 11 points to go along with 15 rebounds for Jackson McNeff, 7 of those rebounds on the offensive end, 12 points for Michael Cassing. And real quick, Brian, why don't you tell us about our sponsor for the player of the game?
That's a good idea because we've got Jeff Bodorf up here to talk right after that. We're going to tell you about our Edward Jones Financial Advisor player of the game, brought to you by Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris proudly sponsors the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. Well, Damon, player of the game Wednesday was player of the game tonight, and for pretty good reason. It's Bradley Marker.
Yeah, you talked about him a little bit there on Wednesday night. There's a lot of coaches in this area who are not going to be looking forward to seeing what he can do over the next 3 years. Jeff Bodorf's pretty excited to see what he's going to be able to grow into, as the young man had 17 points on Wednesday night, 23 points in this one, Brian, including 9 of 13 from the charity stripe. A big key here for Bradley Market as well. Picked up 2 fouls in the first 4.5 minutes of the ball game. Didn't have another foul the rest of the way. You don't see a freshman a lot of times that has that poise and savvy that Bradley Marker and several other young individuals for the Hornets have displayed here in the postseason. And that's one of the reasons why Brown County was able to pull off the upset here and knock off the Routt Catholic Rockets by a score of 67-65.
We have got head coach Jeff Bodorf with us. Jeff, just give it a little audio to make sure we've got you here, if that's all right. Hello,
I have
hello.
much voice left, but
yeah. Well, I can't blame you. Like we joked about earlier today, we bet that step counter and that Aura Ring reading is a little bit stressful right now. But it's a great feeling right now, Jeff. We just talked about Bradley. We said it in the pregame show. You and I talked about this back at Thanksgiving week. What a special kid he is. What a way to step up in big moments for that young man tonight. What a feeling.
Bradley is just so mature beyond his age. He is so even keel. If things go bad or things go good, he's got the same demeanor. And his athleticism and his IQ on the basketball floor is just phenomenal. I mean, he's a kid that, in my mind, he's an all-state level talent kid right now. And I'm excited about the next 3 years. And not only him, that whole group. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and Coach, before you get to the next 3 years, you get to live and play in the sectional. But one of the keys that we talked about in the pregame was ball control and being able to take care of the basketball. Wednesday night against Griggsville-Perry, we had you for 17 turnovers. That was one of the things that really allowed Griggsville-Perry to stay around in that game. Tonight, 12 turnovers, just 2 in the first half. What was the message to your team as far as how you have to be able to maintain that ball control against a squad like Routt Catholic?
Yeah, we looked at a lot of film. We watched a lot of the first Routt game and realized that, the more we turn it over, the more breakout baskets they got against us. And so we really talked about trying to spread their defense out and letting it fly. We got a good open shot or a good lane attack because the more that we could attack, then the less opportunities we were going to turn it over. And so our kids did a really good job with it. They're tough. Will Whalen's a heck of a coach, and they got size and toughness. But I tell you, our kids got a lot of grit.
Coach went into the half, tied at 36. On one hand, you're happy because Bryson Mossman has yet to score, but then you also think Bryson Mossman hasn't scored. We ought to have the lead here at half in most games. What's your message to your team at that point?
It was pretty simple. I had a water bottle in my hand, and I explained to him before the game, I said, hey, play relaxed. You're not expected to be here. They are. The pressure is all on them. And we go in and tied at half. I took the water bottle and I squeezed it, and I said, that pressure over there in that other locker room's getting tighter. That room's getting smaller and yours is getting bigger. And just trying to keep our kids relaxed, to go out and play and have fun. Don't get caught up in the moment. And, you got to give a lot of credit. Carter Havens played a hell of a game guarding Mossman everywhere. Matt Boylan came in and took him at time. We ran a lot of different guys at him, and they did a great job. And then other guys did their roles helping out. He's a heck of a player.
You talk a lot about the team mentality that you've had. A lot of that, I want to make sure we mention this kid before we get off the air tonight, Maverick Henry. When it was late in the game, you see Maverick out on the floor just pushing his hands down saying, hey, it's okay. And in that moment, to have a senior leader who we've talked about early, the struggles they had in basketball over the last couple of years, to be in this moment now, to be relaxed, to be able to put some poise under these young kids, what a great moment for him to be able to celebrate along with Tanner Seitz and your seniors on this team.
Absolutely. I love Maverick, and we wouldn't be here without him throughout the season. I mean, there's so many games where things would get tight, and he put us on his shoulders and hit a big shot, or he just steps up and he stays calm and he helps calm the other guys down. And I'm so happy for him and Tanner. I mean, they have persevered and they've stuck through good times and tough times, and to see them be able to celebrate is pretty damn exciting.
Coach.
Sorry.
No, that's all right.
You're all right.
I'm excited.
Hey, we talked in the pregame that for most area folks, they would say that your squad maybe is here a year earlier than anticipated, as far as you start 4 underclassmen. Maverick Henry is the senior that spends a lot of time out on the floor for you. But a group of kids that has had a ton of success at the younger levels, what have you seen out of your squad to be able to come together? And when you step into high school and you come from that junior high level where your role might have to change coming into high school, how do you get some of your kids to buy in? Because you've got another young freshman in Henry Ingram, who we've seen there's nights where he spends a lot of time on the floor. Didn't check in tonight because Jackson McNeff couldn't come off the floor.
Yeah.
But how have you gotten your squad to just buy in?
They just, they're winners, and they're kids that when they take the floor or the field or whatever they do, they expect to win. And from the minute we got started this past summer, the expectation was the same. I didn't care if they were a freshman or a senior. And I know they talked a lot about the expectations we had, but that's the way you mature quickly. And they gel together, they play for each other, they trust in each other. And, Bradley and Michael are physically kind of in a maturity spot where they've been able to make great plays right now. But Henry's going to be a monster. He's going to be a big-time player. And we're pretty excited. And I tell you what, I couldn't be prouder of any kid on my team right now than this one.
Yeah.
He is Bradley is a pretty special kid.
And I'll tell you, Coach, we obviously know that our area here in the last few weeks got hit hard with some tragedy. That hit home in your program as well. And it says a lot about your kids, how they've been able to rally and come together and support one another. And that is what programs are built on.
Yeah, absolutely. Our kids are great human beings first. And they're great ball players. But I tell you what, if you knew them off the floor, they are fun kids. They care about one another. They give back into the community. They're great kids to be around. And I tell you the thing, people ask me all the time, well, how you liking it? I have the time of my life, and I love just going to practice every night and being around them. And, we don't plan on ending it for a couple weeks, and so I'll worry about that then. But it's a blast, and they make it special. It's a special group.
Well, Coach, we're so glad you joined us tonight. Congratulations on the win. We look forward to seeing you next week at North Green. We'll ask you to kindly turn the headset over to Mr. Market, if that's all right. Jeff Bodorf, Brown County head coach, stepping aside with us here after his team is 67-65 overtime regional champion here over Routt Catholic. Joined now by Bradley Markert. Bradley, you're not accustomed to, playing in big games at this level yet because you're just a freshman. You've done a lot of it in junior high. What a win for you guys tonight. What are you feeling right now? What's going through your body? What's going through your mind?
I feel great. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else besides here.
Talk to us a little bit about some of those moments at the end of the ball game. You get 2 big steals, 4 quick points. It looked like essentially the second play was the same as the first when you got the second steal right in a row. What were you seeing on the defensive side there on those 2 plays where you got those quick steals for buckets and OT?
They just ran the same play over and over again, and I just read the ball really good.
Jeff Bodorf has told us that this season has been one of coming together for this young squad that you guys bring in that's had so much success in junior high to mesh with Tanner and Maverick and the rest of the seniors. What has that process been like for you guys to get to a point where guys of varying ages are able to play together so well?
I don't know. At practice, we work good together. We have a really good bond. We're bonding is really good. And I wouldn't want to be in here with any other team. I love this team.
Bradley, we saw early in the first quarter you picked up your second foul. Coach Bodorf took you to the bench there, just to give you a chance to collect yourself. You didn't pick up a foul the rest of the way. How do you maintain your aggression knowing that you've got a couple of fouls? What's going through your mind there just so you can ensure that you're staying out on the floor for your squad?
I just play calm and collective, work the ball good, get the best shot, not try to be the most aggressive that I can like usual.
Well, Bradley, you get to move on to the sectional next week. We congratulate you. We thank you very much for joining us here on the postgame show. We're going to let you hand it over to Maverick real quick, if that's all right, on the headset. And we'll get out of here before they turn the lights on us.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much,
Hey,
Bradley Marker, our player of the game. Maverick Henry joining us here on the Logan Agri-Service post-game show. He's got the net around his neck, my man. Mav, I don't know where we start quite yet, but it's been a long, hard basketball journey for you over the past couple of years.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We've seen a lot of losses for you guys in the past 2 years. You come up now, they get your piece of the net to you here tonight. The senior leader on this squad, what's it mean for you in your senior campaign to go out with a regional title and hopefully more?
It means a lot because we struggled here in the past, but this team's really come together and worked hard, so we deserve this regional championship.
Talk a little bit about out in the fourth quarter. Things are getting a little feisty, a little rambunctious. We see you out here basically trying to calm everybody down. What's going through your mind? What's your body feeling like in that moment? Because you didn't look too worked up when maybe a lot of the other guys around you maybe were getting a little bit of the jitters.
Yeah, I consider myself the calming sense of the team. I keep myself calm to keep the players calm. So they usually just follow after me, and if I'm calm, it usually slows down our team, and they remain calm as well.
Maverick, we saw you guys had the lead in that fourth quarter until very late. Bryson Mossman hits a 3, no timeouts. Carter Havens gets fouled with 1.1 seconds to play. That swing of emotions there. Carter Havens, the young sophomore, steps up and hits that first free throw. What does it mean for him to be able to step up in that moment? Season on the line, knowing he has to make at least one to give you guys a chance to keep playing.
He's a great player. He knows his role, and he does a very good job at it. And he knows he had to get at least one, and he did just that. He's able to step up when he needs to, and he'll be really good for us in the future.
One big key for you, Maverick, obviously you've been through some of the highs and lows of Brown County basketball, and, we've seen in the past with successful teams that young kids might come in and be what ultimately gets that program to the top. But it all starts with that senior leadership. And what have you envisioned as your role here from the start of the season through now. Obviously, one of the only senior starter relied upon to do all the little things out on the floor, and you've done an excellent job of that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, our underclassmen's really stepped up, and it's a lot of work to be the leader of that group, but they work really well together and with me. So I have a really good group with me, and they just know what they need to do, and they do that just great.
I think that's going to be all for tonight. Maverick, you know, we editorialize sometimes. Couldn't happen to a better guy. Congratulations to you, my man. Congratulations to your team. We will see you at North Green coming up next week. Get that headset off and go celebrate with the rest of your team. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up here on the Logan Agri-Service post-game show and what has been a classic here at the Nick. Brown County 67, Routt Catholic 65 in overtime in the 1A Regional Championship. We thank you so very much for joining in tonight. We hope you'll continue to join us on our postseason journey to the bowl next week, as we'll be at North Green High School. On behalf of Damon Emmerich, Parker Lymanstall running a great job on the camera for us tonight, I am Brian Shoemaker. We are very happy, humbled, and honored you've chosen to spend your evening with us. Join us next week from North Green. That's going to wrap it up here from the Nick. That's another Central Illinois Sports production.